Unseen forces impact our reality in ways we don't fully comprehend. So, let's look at some of the unresolved questions that torment physicists' thoughts. From black holes to the multiverse, it's time to explore a universe where truth is stranger than fiction. Coming in at number 10, we have the spider's web, dark matter. Planets, stars, galaxies, and asteroids, the stuff we can see, account for less than 5% of the overall universe. Another 25%, according to scientists, is a weird element known as dark matter, which we can't see or comprehend but are very confident is out there because everything moves to its gravitational balance. Dark matter, according to scientists, operates like a spider's web, binding fast-moving galaxies together. And there's so much dark matter that it distorts the view of space, making faraway galaxies appear warped to astronomers. We have lots of proof that dark matter exists, but we still don't know what it is. Some believe dark matter is made up of undiscovered particles, while others believe it is a gravity property that has yet to be identified. Whatever the case may be, dark matter is a conundrum that has proven difficult for scientists to solve. Number 9. Dark energy, the poltergeist. So, if dark matter is 25% of the cosmos and ordinary matter makes up 5%, what comprises the remaining 70%? We believe the rest is entirely made up of dark energy, which is powerful enough to rip the universe apart. While dark matter appears to connect galaxies, dark energy appears to try to separate them. We all know the universe is expanding, but it's growing at a faster rate than it should, and scientists believe dark energy is to blame. But from where does dark energy originate? Some theorize that it is caused by quantum particle collisions, but no one knows for sure. Number 8. Quantum entanglement, spooky action. Quantum entanglement is the phenomena by which two particles in completely separate sections of the universe can be linked to one another, reflecting their partner's behavior and state. It was famously labeled spooky action at a distance by a skeptical Albert Einstein. Classical physics has a problem with quantum entanglement since it violates some fundamental rules that were previously assumed to be unbreakable. To connect particles over such great distances, they must convey signals faster than the speed of light, which was previously thought impossible. Furthermore, objects are only supposed to be affected by their immediate surroundings. The idea of a particle being affected by something happening on the other side of the universe is abnormal. Nonetheless, studies imply that quantum entanglement does exist, and that humans might find a way to use it even if we don't fully comprehend it. Entanglement, with its eerie properties, may one day constitute the foundation of next-generation computing and communications. So keep an eye on this space. Number 7. Antimatter, the evil twins. Imagine living in a world where down was up, black was white, and matter becomes antimatter. It may seem strange, but the subatomic particles that make up everything around us, electrons, protons, and neutrons, all have evil counterparts. Antimatter particles have the same mass as normal particles, but the electric charge is reversed. Antimatter, as a result, wipes out normal matter on contact. Poof! Both are obliterated in a split second. As a result, antimatter has the ability to destroy us and everything we care about. But don't worry. There isn't much antimatter floating about in the universe. Antimatter, on the other hand, could be beneficial. It releases energy when antimatter and matter collide and destroy one another. Anti-electrons are created in a PET scanner, and their destruction in the body allows experts to produce complex images. Furthermore, scientists believe that the energy released by antimatter/matter interactions will one day be used to power spacecraft. So maybe antimatter isn't all bad. Number 6. The Fermi Paradox, little green men. The universe is huge, like bigger than big even. Human beings are insignificant in the big scheme of things. Despite this, we appear to be the only ones at the show right now. The Fermi Paradox is the seeming discrepancy between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the lack of evidence that it exists. We've discovered a handful of possibly habitable Earth-like planets, but no signals of sentient life from out there have yet to be discovered. So, what's the deal with the radio silence? There are a variety of theories circulating, ranging from the potential that intelligent life is extremely rare or short-lived to the idea that alien species are deliberately avoiding detection. What do you think? Do the aliens simply not want to talk to us? Let us know in the comments below. Number 5. Black holes, massive monsters. Black holes are a staple of science fiction thrillers because they are aggressive, massively destructive, and hard to detect. Black holes are areas of space where the gravitational attraction is so strong that everything around it is dragged in. Because not even light can escape, we can't see what's going on. Experts believe our galaxy alone may contain up to 100 million black holes, which can grow to be billions of times larger than the Sun. Furthermore, most galaxies, including our own, have a supermassive black hole at their core. What occurs when items travel past the event horizon, however, is unknown. They could be pulled into extended strings of matter, or they could be transferred to another area of our universe via a shortcut. Weird. Number 4. Space roar, silent scream. No one can hear you scream in space. Right? There should be no noise in space because it is a vacuum. Yet there is. Sound penetrates the entire universe. And space roar isn't just any sound, it's these strange radio signals that we've identified all around space. We all use radio waves for communication, TV, cell phones, and radios. Well, it appears that there are a lot of them in space, making a lot of noise that drowns out other signals, which is a pain for scientists trying to study the cosmos. So, what's the source of the space noise? It might be residual radiation from early stars, gases swirling around galaxy clusters, or even galaxies themselves. However, for the time being, space roar remains just another of the universe's mysteries, ever waiting to be solved. Number 3. Cosmic rays, ghostly visitors. Space may be a tense environment. But, aren't we completely shielded here on Earth? Well, not exactly. Cosmic rays are high-energy particles that frequently hit Earth from outer space. In most cases, these particles are absolutely harmless, thanks to our friendly atmosphere. There are, however, a few exceptions to this rule. Cosmic rays can impact both humans and electronics at high altitudes in the stratosphere. Because of the existence of cosmic rays, astronauts and flight crews are exposed to higher quantities of radiation than the normal person, but not enough to pose a significant risk. Electronics, on the other hand, are the true potential victims here. A cosmic ray particle with enough energy can get straight into an electronic system, inflicting significant damage. The high-energy particles have the potential to destroy electronic data, resulting in system failure. That isn't good news in an increasingly digital society. We're only beginning to understand the potential problems associated with cosmic rays, and the race to find a solution is on. Number 2. The multiverse, the doppelganger. With less than 0.1% of the universe being explored, humanity is equivalent to a single grain of sand on a beach. How is that for making you feel small? Nonetheless, it's certainly plausible that our universe is simply one of many. According to the multiverse theory, the universe is made up of numerous universes. Some scientists believe there are an endless number of universes, which means there are an endless number of Earths. No matter which side of the multiverse theory you stand on, we won't be mapping parallel universes anytime soon. And finally, number 1. The Big Crunch. Is this the end of the world? Even the universe will someday come to an end. But, you might wonder, how? There are a plethora of mind-blowing theories available. The Big Crunch previously suggested a situation in which the universe's expansion, which has been ongoing since the Big Bang, slows down and is replaced by gravity. As a result, everything, planets, galaxies, and clusters, are brought together into one dense point of mass, eventually destroying everything. But don't get too worried, scientists don't foresee that happening anytime soon. the Big Crunch isn't the only theory floating around these days about our impending doom. Other concepts include the Big Freeze, Big Bounce, and Big Rip. So, even if we don't know how the universe will end, we are positive that it will be a major event. Humans have gazed up at the sky for generations, contemplating the universe and our role within it. We've always sought to investigate and make sense of the world, yet there are still so many mysteries to be solved. But, despite all of the unanswered questions, one thing is certain: the cosmos is far stranger and more complex than we could have imagined. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like it, please support our channel by hitting that subscribe button and tapping the bell icon so you will receive notifications when we upload again. Thank you.